Hi, my name's Enrique Chiriboga. I'm the director of Exposure. Inspiration-wise, it definitely was other films and television shows that I've seen. The first movie I ever remember watching in my entire life, I was 5 years old, and it was The Ring. My dad showed me that way too young. I was horrified, but obviously that stuck with me. So I just always wanted to do something kind of analog like that, because that is the first movie I ever remember watching. I worked on this script a lot, just over and over again, just sending it out to so many different people, getting notes, starting back from the drawing board. I had like two kind of images of scenes pop into my mind. One of them was a really awkward cop at a school dance trying to get information from high schoolers. And once I kind of came up with that idea, I tried pitching it to Tyler and he loved it. And then next thing I know, he was pitching that idea to other people, because I had people coming up to me being like, hey, I really liked that idea about the cop at the dance. I was like, how'd you hear about that? And they're like, Tyler's been telling me about it. I was like, that's great.
My name is Tyler Foreman, and I am the producer on the short film Exposure. This is the third film that Enrique and I have done together, the one that he's directed and I've produced. Started all the way over a year ago with Blue Nostalgia, and then we did Red Gloves last semester, and now it's Exposure, and it's been phenomenal to work with him. He's one of my closest friends, so anytime he approaches me with a project, I say yes right away, because I know it's going to be a great story and a fun project, and I never want to miss an opportunity to work with Enrique. Funny enough, as soon as I read the first draft, I told Enrique, I said, I think for Riley, Seth Summers would be a phenomenal pick. And fortunately, that is who we got to play Riley Wilson.
As soon as we started auditioning, we were like, we gotta get Seth Summers in. We gotta see what he sounds like. And he walked in, he auditioned, and me and Tyler right away were just like, he's the one.
What is this? What is it?
I'm Seth Summers. I am playing Officer Riley Wilson in Exposure. Riley's a great guy. I love Riley. He's good at his job, but he's not great with the people aspect. Enrique's great. I love how clearly he can communicate his vision, because even before we started shooting, I felt like I had an idea because of him, like what this would be. And everything we've shot so far has been very consistent. So I've been very happy to have someone that is confident in what he's doing and confident in how to kind of command the ship for everyone else. I've loved working with Noah. I've loved working with just about everybody that I've been on set with. And so I think just having the trust that it would be a safe place to collaborate, to perform, to create was what drew me to it. There are always scenes or pages that you look at and you're like, oh, this is gonna be a lot. And I think getting into those and then coming out the other side, it gives you a lot of confidence, both in like the film as a piece at the end of it, but also just in your own self-confidence of like bringing yourself to something that's hard and doing it.
My name is Matthew Chiriboga, and I play Brian Benson on Exposure. So Brian Benson, he is the boyfriend of Juliet. He's kind of like an awkward, kind of geeky almost, like boy next door type. Super unassuming, super nice. For like my first role, I am so blessed to have such an awesome director. Like Enrique is so nice and so direct. He always explains exactly what he wants, and he leads you to that. I really wasn't expecting like the hospitality and like just how amazing everything is. I really love working with him. I did not realize what y'all had to go through, like crew wise. Like you guys do so much stuff. I don't know how y'all do it, but it's like a really well-oiled machine. Like you guys rock.
Hi, I'm Ashley Manley, and I'm playing Ashley in Exposure. Ashley is the best friend of Juliet who ends up going missing. There is so much underneath her that is not coming to the surface, which I think is really cool. And as an actress, it's definitely like a challenge. Preparing for it, I had to imagine a lot. And some of that is not pretty. I imagined how like all of these bruises got here, and to bring yourself to an emotional point where you can just get yourself there, you really have to envision the things that she went through. Enrique does a really good job of giving like what he wants and his vision for it to where it's very clear, very concise, and I know what he's saying. Everybody's been great. It's been a fun process.
My name is Kendall Oxford, and I play Juliet in Exposure. Juliet, she's like kind of an angsty teen a little bit. She loves spending time with her friends and family, but she does harbor some deeper secrets. One thing that has also really stood out to me is like everyone is very good about like your comfortability on set. No matter what you're doing, like you're comfortable, you're happy, you're safe, like, which is just so great. It all more like better of like an environment to like work in and want to be in.
My name is John Hall. I play Marcus Green on Exposure. Well, what drew me in, I think, was the opportunity to play somebody that was confident yet gracious and gentle. I like those types of characters. I think those are really, really cool. Underrated kind of guys. We have a lot of the hard-hitting, like mean, John Wick guys. I think, Marcus is a kind of nice change of pace. Enrique is a sweet guy. He's, outside of the directing stuff, he's very, very, like, personable. He likes to get to know who you are, and I really can appreciate that. He gives you direction, and he kind of, like, he'll let you play around with it a little bit, but he's very direct with what he needs from you. It's like a gentle parent type thing.
I need the lesson.
I think we've lucked out in every single character. Getting Matthew to play Brian and getting Marv to play Eversole. I think everyone's been crushing their character through Enrique's direction.
It's been a great set. We've worked with some great people, and we've everything. I'd probably say everything has been very close to what we talked about in pre-production.
In terms of assembling the crew, this has been a fun one because we know this is going to be the last short that we do before we graduate. So we said we want to get all our friends on this set, everyone that knows how to do their job, and is just such a fun person to work with.
This has been our biggest crew for a film. Everyone's so great. It's fun being able to work with people that we've worked with for the previous films, and it's also fun to bring new people on that we've wanted to work with for a while. And it's been such a solid set. It's been really efficient. Tyler and Natalie Olson have worked on the previous 3 films. It's fun seeing us get better throughout the films, if that makes sense. Like from every aspect, like from Natalie's PD work to Tyler producing and creating such a great set, and also just his production of the picture, like getting us resources, getting us more things to put in the frame. And then me directing, like it's like night and day. Like every film, we get better and better, and I can confidently say like this is our best work.
So really in every department, we're very blessed to have every single person a part of this crew.
It's fun watching and growing with the same people, because the dynamic doesn't change. It's just everyone just gets better.
Assembled a dream team for camera with Noah Rask as the DP.
Me and Noah worked on my first film, Slay, and then my third film, Red Gloves.
I'm Noah Rask. I'm the director of photography for Exposure. It's great to work with Enrique and just see how his career has snowballed into this. This feels like it's a real production. For this, we kind of wanted to do a bit more subdued and subtle and naturalistic feel. The look is a lot darker, just in general. We did our dance scene, which was great. There was a lot of really great PD there.
My new favorite thing that I've just ever filmed was the school dance scene. It was just crazy.
We had over 50 extras as well as our 20+ person crew, and we kind of filled the space, and it was just, we just had a good time. Ben Crane, our second AD, would just put on some music and everyone would just start singing and dancing and having a good time. And we weren't even filming.
And there was a moment where we were grabbing B-roll and we had all these kids dancing to music, and the energy was great. It really felt like a party.
Seeing it all come together and getting these bright spotlights in there with the music and everyone, the slow dancing and all the props, and having all that in the space was like a dream come true for me. It was like a bucket list thing, but also being able to put my own spin on it and having the tone be a little grim while also balancing it with comedy and having the police officer there, it was perfect.
You know, Enrique and I always prioritize a fun atmosphere and a great environment. And the fact that we were able to make that happen with 70 people on set and just seeing smiles everywhere, just people having a good time, it was very, very great to see.
I'd love to cut it together, write a feature-length version, and go around trying to pitch it to make it a feature film. It definitely is a feature at heart, and I'd love to be able to do something bigger than a short film, and that's the goal.
I'd say biggest takeaway from the last 3 films with Enrique, especially this one, if you want to learn how films are made and learn how the industry operates, just go make a film. And I know everyone says that, but if you're lucky enough to be able to find the fundraising for it and find the crew and the cast for a film, and you're passionate about a project or a script that you have, just go and make it.
Help other people and learn by helping other people. I think the most filmmaking learning experience I get is on other people's sets. So go help the community, go help other film students, and you'll see other people. You'll see other people direct. You'll pick up things that they do. You'll see other people do other departments. You'll help other people do other departments. And that'll give you the working knowledge to go make your own films.
That's a wrap on Exposure.